Hey YouTube family, hope you guys are having a great day. This is my first video of 2020. I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. Now, with this very first video, we are going to be talking about how to get on the same page as your clients, right? It's something that's very important, but a lot of freelancers, designers, studios, even agencies have a problem sometimes of getting on the same page as their clients. So I've put together 5 principles that help us navigate through this and help better your relationships with both your current clients and hopefully your future clients as well. Now, before we jump in with the first principle, I just want to say if you check out down below in the show notes, you'll find a link to a blog post where I go into a little bit more detail with each one of these principles. So definitely make sure that you check it out once you finish watching this video. I'm sure you'll probably have some questions and hopefully that will answer it. If you might have questions that are not answered in the blog post, be sure to comment down below on this video. All right, so the very first principle, principle number 1, is get your clients involved as early as possible. Now, this is something that I can't stress more because this is very important, right? A lot of times, at least in my freelancing career, I noticed that clients weren't getting as involved early on. They weren't, seeing this as like their project. And so I realized something that I had to do very quickly was get them involved somehow within the project. A lot of you guys probably receive creative briefs from your clients. They'll have a list of this is what I want, this is what I need, and that's it. You jump in and you get started. The best thing though to do is to, of course, always have them answering questionnaires. Having a kickoff call is also good, but also having activities that they can, dip their creative fingers into, so to speak. And what I try and do is in a lot of my projects, especially in the beginning, I try to get my clients to sketch and doodle. This gets their creative juices flowing. It allows me to visualize what they're thinking about here in their head, right? A lot of us don't know how to communicate what we're thinking about, so it's better to put pen to paper in order for us to do that. All right, so number 2, the second key principle, communication is key, but that also includes following up with your clients. We all know that communication is key. This is like a simple, easy thing to think about. But what's even more important is following up with your client. The one thing that I realized, and this was something that I only realized probably about, a year and a half ago, was that following up with your client, which means actually like following up not only when you're in the process of signing them as a client, but also following up after meetings is very important. Because it allows us to make sure that we're on the same page as the client. It also allows us to make sure that we are doing the right thing, right? So what I try and do is a lot with my projects and my clients is I now send follow-up emails after every meeting. I at least try to. And I send these follow-ups. I list everything that we talked about in the meeting from all of my notes. I go through and I say, okay, this is the next steps. This is what we're going to be focusing on. Please let me know if there's any other things that I might be missing or forgetting. Please let me know. And that allows the client to chime in if there's something I forgot or I might be missing or if I might have interpreted something wrong. And that gives us a little bit of a foundation to move forward with. It also saves us in the long run in case later on the client turns into a client from hell, which unfortunately does happen, and they say that we did the wrong thing, we weren't supposed to do, this. We can look back at those follow-up emails and show, hey, we followed this to the letter, so hopefully, we can resolve this. But that's just definitely a really big thing to think about, is always remember to follow up with your clients. The third principle, number 3, this is kind of like rolls off of the last one. Document and take notes, specifically during meetings. Now, I've known so many designers, so many creatives who say, oh, I'll be able to remember. My mind's a steel trap. I can remember everything from a meeting. You can't. You can't. So always take notes. I always have with me my little field note cover here, and I'm always taking notes at every single meeting, whether it's a video call, in-person meeting. I'm always jotting stuff down. Even if it's not a client meeting, I take notes. And the reason why I take notes is because it's very important to remember what you talked about, what the person, is looking for, what they might need. And it allows you to then follow up with them and be able to have a clear idea of what they're looking for. By the way, a little plug, Bristol Leather Company. This is amazing. There'll be a link down below for their Instagram and their Etsy shop. Definitely think about getting one of these. All right, number 4. We're almost done. Number four. Don't just be a yes person, right? I'm trying to be politically correct there, not saying yes man, but saying yes person. But it's very important that you don't say yes to every single thing that your client is looking for or they say, because they're not hiring you to just be a cog in the machine. They're hiring you for your expertise, for your knowledge, for what it is that you do so well, the voodoo that you do so well. I love that term. It's one of my favorites, and I'm pretty sure it's from The Warriors, the movie. But no, the thing is that they're hiring you to do what you do best. And so one thing, like I had a client earlier this summer or past summer in 2019 who basically, they said to me like, listen, one of the reasons why I love working with you is because you push back. You don't say yes to every single thing that I ask for. And it really helps me. It really helps them because of the fact that they don't know what they don't know. They don't know a whole lot about design or illustration. And so I'm able to push back on ideas that might not work, or they might take a ton of time, or they might go against what we're trying to accomplish here. So don't just be a yes person. Say no. Don't say it all the time, but say no, especially when it's something that you don't want to do, or you don't believe in, or you don't think is the right way of going with the client. All right, the final one, number 5. This is number 5. The final principle is, remember, you are your client's partner, not their employee. You are not hired as an employee. Your clients should always see you as a partner who is invested in them, who wants to help them succeed, help grow their brand, help solve whatever problems that they might have. And so you have to remember that your client should not see you as an employee. You are their partner. There have been many times where I've seen in my own clients or in friends' clients where they begin to see them more as an employee, and it becomes a toxic relationship. We as freelancers or independent studio owners, we are not there to be an employee. We're there to partner with our clients to help them out. And so it's very important that you stay away from this idea, this mindset that you are an employee of the company, but instead that you are partnering with the CEO, with the art director, whoever it is that you're working with, and you're trying to help them in whatever goals they might have. So remember, you are a partner, not an employee. So hopefully these 5 principles, really helped you guys out, and it helps you guys move forward in the future with your freelancing business, with your studio, whatever it is that you guys might be doing. If you guys would like a deep dive into each one of these 5 principles, you can check out the link down in the show notes for the blog post. It has a good bit on each one of the 5 principles. Be sure to be on the lookout for brand new content as it comes out. If you like this video, please remember to like it. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more videos coming out this year. I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. Until next time, always remember to stay passionate, stay positive, and stay creative. Have a great day, everybody. That's it for me. Bye.